Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. For today's video, we are going to be doing a Sabonis trade in Indiana Pacers rebuild. So on one of my Twitter account, man, I was looking all over the place for just like realistic trades, and it seems like nobody knows the true value of Sabonis. Like, it was either way too overvalued trades or way too undervalued trades. So like, this is gonna be a very challenging rebuild just to find something that realistically fits. So let me know in the comment section below, guys. Give me your most realistic Domantas Sabonis trade for the Indiana Pacers. Also, if you guys don't mind dropping a like on the video, will be greatly appreciated, guys. 1,000 likes, always the goal for my rebuild videos. Thank you all so much, man. It really does help grow the channel. And as always, check out the second channel, Extra Crispy. We just hit 60K subscribers over there, man. Absolutely awesome. But yeah, just for like people that don't know, Sabonis not happy with the Pacers organization right now. As we know, he is due for a new contract or an extension, whatever you really want to call it. And they offered him some money. He was not happy about it. Like, he basically went on the record to say he now knows how the organization feels about him, and he feels extremely undervalued. So, like, you got, I mean, it's like the same trend right now with, like, Buddy Hield on the Kings, or even like Jaylen Brown really on the Boston Celtics, man. But yes, so as far as like trades that I've kind of like seen people talk about, I've heard as much as like, you know, like Jason Tatum, or I've also heard as little as like Trevor Ariza in like a first round pick, man. So I think he's definitely like more in the realm of the same value as like a Jaylen Brown, a Buddy Hield, a Caris LeVert, you know, that kind of range for me. That's how I kind of feel. Now, last season for the Pacers, 14 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists per game. His defense, that's kind of where I get a little skeptical about him, man, because honestly, like, looking at his stats right here, what he reminds me of, I know a lot of people are going to think this is disrespectful, but if you know, you know, man. Actually, like a younger prime Greg Monroe, a lefty that was good around the basket, had a nice little mid-range shooting touch, and it was also a good rebounder, but defense kind of lacked at times. Like I said, man, people like people think Greg Monroe's horrible now, but back in the day on the Pistons, he was actually really good. Now, this 53% three-point percentage, don't let it like fool you too much, because this was off like literally like 0 attempts per game. At least that's what I saw on the stats. Maybe I read something wrong. Where this year, his rookie season with the OKC Thunder, he did average about 2 3-point attempts per game, which is close to, you know, like 32% right there, man. So I would say like this 35% is probably closer to what he would be like if he did it consistently, 2 to 3 3-point shot attempts per game. You know, for an entire NBA season. But no, regardless, he's a nice player, guys. He's only 23. I think his defense can definitely improve, and he would be extremely valuable. Have that be either at the power forward or the center position. I think he can play either one out there just fine. You know, he's 6'11", 240 pounds. So we are going to go to Trade Finder, and we are going to check out some trades. I was literally like going through Trade Finder like for half an hour before I even started recording this video, because I have no idea what to trade this man for. I literally have no idea. I got a few small options out there. I'm like, okay, I can kind of see that happening. First trade we have is Eric Bledsoe with the Milwaukee Bucks. They don't really need a point guard unless you really want to use like Brogdon off the bench once Oladipo's back. I don't think Pacer fans really want to do that. You got Lauri Markkanen. I don't really see the Bulls doing this. I think Lauri is pretty untouchable when it comes to that team. Boston Celtics, you got an offer of Romeo Langford. That's just not enough. You would definitely need like a Jaylen Brown or a Marcus Smart kind of tossed in there. You got the Clippers with Montrez and Lou Williams. I think it's a little bit too much for the Clippers to give up. I don't really think they want to do that to their chemistry right now, you know, going into the NBA season. Josh Jackson, Brandon Clark. I mean, if you want like some nice young talent, sure, I suppose like Brandon Clark would be the most enticing part of this trade. Atlanta Hawks, you got John Collins. It's not a bad little trade, actually, because, you know, Sabonis would probably actually go to the center spot, and then the Hawks would probably go along the lines of, like, starting, like, Taurean Prince, I guess they got DeAndre Hunter also up. No, they don't got Taurean Prince. I'm sorry, man. DeAndre Hunter and, like, Cam Reddish. They want to go that direction, and then Sabonis kind of locks up their center spot. You got the Miami Heat, Tyler Hero and Bam. Both those guys, the Heat have said is untouchable. Miles Bridges, Malik Monk, once again, some good young talent. A lot of question marks with this trade for those guys, but, you know, of course, the Hornets would get a nice rebuilding piece in Sabonis. Ed Davis, Buddy Hield. Like Buddy Hield would be interesting, but the Pacers don't really need another guard. They just don't. He's not going to play small forward. This trade I actually like quite a bit, man. Sabonis for Kyle Kuzma. The reason I like this is because, like, Sabonis is kind of used to coming off the bench anyway as a six man, so either he can come off the bench, which is fine. He's like just eons and greatly light years improved over Dwight Howard for like a backup center, or you start him at the center spot. You have Anthony Davis at the power forward spot, and that is like your front court for the next like 10 years. Like, that's really damn good, man. And then Kyle Kuzma gets to go to a team where that just kind of like they really just get by on just toughness and just going out there, man, and playing good team basketball. And I think Kyle Kuzma, would no longer be looked as like a third or fourth option. He'd be looked as like a top scoring option for the Pacers. I really think he would fit in there, man. So far, this trade is the one that wins the most for me. And then, like I said, LeBron can go back to his natural small forward spot. I really like this trade here, guys. We got Jonathan Isaac. Not bad. Definitely not bad. I don't really see how Sabonis fits along with, like, Aaron Gordon and Vucevic, so probably not doing that. Jalen Brunson, we got DeAndre Jordan. Okay, we'll kind of go through these a little quicker here. Siakam, the Raptors would not do that. Clint Capella, interesting, but I don't really see the Rockets doing that. And, yeah, man, so I think out of all these, I'm going to go with the Kyle Kuzma trade. It just makes the most sense to me. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe you guys will tell me in the comment section below that, oh, man, the Lakers would never do that, or the Pacers would never do that. I'm doing it, man. So, yeah, let me go ahead real quick here and go to the Lakers side of things and actually fix up their rotation. And there you go. I would actually probably say Anthony Davis at power forward and Sabonis at center. And then, like I said, like, one of these guys probably falls out of the rotation. I would actually lean towards more of it being Dwight Howard, but we're not doing a Lakers rebuild, so I don't care too much about it. And, yeah, man, all of a sudden, we are looking at a team of TJ McConnell, Brogdon. I would actually go ahead and go with TJ Warren at the small forward position. I think he might actually start there in real life anyway. And he's at an 82 overall, so that's absolutely fantastic. And there you go, man. That is the starting five for right now. And also Brogdon, I think, is going to be more of a point guard this season. So he actually goes down to an 81 overall. That's okay. And then Jeremy Lamb will start as shooting guard. So that's going to be our starting five until Oladipo comes back to the team. I think he's, roughly 2 months or so away, maybe a little sooner than that. But no, the scoring is great. I do feel like Miles Turner and Kuzma can just play nicely together because, Miles Turner, while he can stretch the floor, can also play on the inside. And it's not being really clogged up with anything because Kuzma more of an outside player, but also, can score on the inside himself too, man. So yeah, last year, 19.6 rebounds per game for the Lakers. I just think it helps chemistry-wise for both sides of things. So yeah, the bench unit, I mean, we definitely got to get a backup center. Goga, I think we actually go ahead and put him into the G League for this season, and we develop him to be more like a backup center going forward. So we're going to go ahead and put him on the Fort Wayne Mad Ants. We'll do that. People are saying he pretty much plays like Sabonis anyways, so you're probably not losing too much here. Free agents, I would like to go out there and get a veteran center. And you know what? Actually, if we can convince the trade to happen, maybe we can just say this is an add-on to the trade. I would actually take back Dwight Howard or JaVale McGee via trade, man. Like I said, it would probably be Dwight Howard, but they might want too much for him, so yeah, that's not going to happen. What about JaVale McGee? Once again, probably want a little bit too much. Yeah, I don't really want to give up Goga. I don't. It's not a bad trade, but I like his potential right there. I'd rather just go out there and sign a free agent center just for this season while the other dude develops. So give me I would take kind of free, might be too expensive. Okay, we actually got to go ahead here and drop a player. Sad to say. Goodbye, Elijah Johnson. I actually watched him a little bit in the preseason, I believe, and he wasn't too bad, but sorry, man. You ain't going to make it on this rebuild, unfortunately speaking. Yeah, Kenneth Faried. There we go. We can actually afford him. Be a nice backup center off the bench for us for this season. Starting five. And then things will also get a bit better, too. Once that Oladipo is back, because then Jeremy Lamb goes to the bench, and he actually kind of spruces things up a little bit there, too. So, bench a little weak as of right now, but I'm not going to complain too much about it. I do want to get Kuzma playing quite a few minutes, man. I really like his, star potential on this team, given the minutes out there. Let's get TJ Warren out at a few minutes, and also Brogdon at about 31 minutes per game. Proficiency, we got a 3-star Grant and Grind system. Looks like that kind of matches up for what this coach is capable of doing, Nate McMillan. And, yeah, what we're going to do now is I'm going to simulate to the end of the regular season. Once Oladipo is back, I'm going to insert him into the lineup as the starting shooting guard, divvy up the minutes, do all that good stuff out there, man. So, yeah, this season, I don't think this is the season when we can, win a championship. I do think the team will be dangerous. It's not a team you want to see come playoff time. But I still think we're about a season or two away, man. Just Oladipo getting back healthy. Some of these younger pieces, kind of getting their chemistry working out. So, yeah, let's submit this season, see how we do. Okay, guys, so we get this last W here against the Washington Wizards. We will be a 500 team, which actually I'm kind of happy with because before Oladipo came back, we were 7-16 on the season. Something crazy like that, man. 2K was just completely disrespecting the Indiana Pacers out there. But, yeah, 500 record. That's fine because, just like I said, Oladipo is going to be healthy now going into the next season, and we can kind of build our bench up. We also have Goga out there that's going to be coming back good and ready to go. Well, I guess going into his rookie season because he hasn't actually played in the NBA yet, but still, man. So, yeah, we are in the playoffs, so that's kind of cool. As the 7th seed, anything can kind of happen with that. We got player stats on the season. So, Oladipo coming back from injury at 20 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, about 1 to 2 steals per game, one of the best defensive guards out there. And then Kuzma, 18 points, 6 rebounds per game. That's absolutely fantastic. Now an 86 overall player. TJ Warren played fantastic at small forward. Miles Turner was nice with the double-double. Defense really solid. And then Brogdon at 14 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. I had a feeling that, like, 2K, the reason I wasn't winning a lot of games is just because, like, they didn't really like Brogdon being ran at point guard just because he's not, like, programmed to be ran that way, and 2K is kind of stupid like that. So I think for next season, I might have to use Brogdon as, like, a combo guard off the bench and get, like, a more natural point guard. Although I really like those numbers. Like, those are good and solid stats. And then there's the rest of the bench for you guys out there, too, man. Okay, first round, Detroit Pistons, who are the 2nd seed. I'm all for it, but yeah, not really expecting that in real life. We got 2 games won, 3 games won, and the Pacers have been eliminated in the first round to the 2nd seed Detroit Pistons. They got Kyle Korver, I'll take him. Sure, why not? Brogdon, 21 points, 9 assists, 19 for TJ, 13, 9, and 6 for Oladipo, 17 for Miles Turner, and Kuzma, 9, 2, and 3. Okay, let's get to this offseason. And yeah, pretty much like I was saying, guys, goal is to just continue to strengthen the bench, although I think it's going to be pretty good. I think Kuzma is due for either a contract. Yo, Pistons in the finals, man? Yo, we beat the Lakers just like 2004, man. All right. This is a great video, guys. This is a great video, man. I'm happy no matter what. No, my goal is the Pacers, not the Pistons. Pacers. All right. Staff signing. Nate McMillan, he's like cool and stuff, right? Yeah, B+, B. Yeah, he's fine. I'm going to get rid of Nate McMillan. I'm going to keep him around for this video, guys. All right, NBA draft. So we're not going to have a lottery pick, obviously, because, well, of course, we made the playoffs. But we should still be... I don't got a bitch-ass draft pick. Well, alrighty then, man. Yo, who is my draft pick? Who has it? I don't know. Somebody does. Okay, well, no draft picks for us. Team player options. Kuzma does have a team option. TJ, bring him back. And also Aaron Holiday, who I probably should have actually tossed into the G League. Because I see him being like a really good scoring backup point guard in the future here, guys. Free agency. Let's get to it. I don't think anybody's due any money, but at the same time, could be just completely wrong. Yeah, okay, so no bird rights on anybody. Let's go ahead and see overalls what we got. We got Darren Collison, bring him out of retirement. Wesley Matthews, I actually did like him last season. But yeah, not really a lot of money to work with here, guys. And I thought our bench was actually pretty fine. Justin Jackson, 76 overall. Kyle Korver, he damn 39, guys. 39. I'm debating on bringing Wesley Matthews. Ooh, even Bryn Forbes would be good. Roberson, I know he goes up in rate. Yo, give me Roberson for a little defense off the bench. Yeah, I'll definitely take him, man. And, yeah, that's completely fine. I think that will probably be, like, our big signing. Yeah, that's not a great offseason when he's your big signing. But still, his defense will be great for us off the bench, guys. And besides for that, man, not really a lot going on. Really, it's just going to be, like, the continued development of this team. Might look at some low-key trades. It could just turn out Brogdon just is our starting point guard. We roll with that for a full season. But I am going to go ahead and simulate 2 at the beginning of the regular season. Okay, guys, so I found a trade here that I really like. Jeremy Lamb, TJ Leaf, and also a future first-round pick in exchange for Derek White, Rudy Gay. Now, this is definitely a win-now move, man, just because Rudy Gay being 34. We're giving up a young TJ Leaf. Now, we do get Derek White back, but he is on a 1-year contract, so he's not even, I mean, he's 26, so it's not like he's, like, extremely young. I just think it gives us, like, a nice, like, natural point guard off the bench to kind of switch out with Brogdon at times. Realistically, could even start on this team, but I think I'll probably go with Brogdon as the starter. And then, yeah, like, Roberson could just stay at shooting guard, because now what I'm thinking of probably doing is I will go with Rudy Gay at small forward. He actually goes up to an 82 overall. Yeah, he's not going to start, but we got okay, so Brogdon, they actually are trying to bring off the bench, which I'm kind of all for, man. Like, just Derek White can start, that's fine, and then Brogdon, his smartness being used off the bench will be absolutely great for us. So we are going to go with a 9-man rotation. Goga is also a 79 overall player now, so that's really cool to see. And yeah, we got good scoring off the bench, man. The starting 5 is very just balanced out. I'll give him about 30 a game, and Brogdon will get about 32. So he's going to get a few more minutes. It's kind of like a Reggie Jackson, Derrick Rose situation where, yeah, I'd rather start Derrick Rose, but I see the value using him off the bench and just starting Reggie Jackson. I actually almost did a trade for Reggie Jackson to be as a 6-man. Let's get Kyle Kuzma at like a few more minutes because I think he's in for a big, big season. And yeah, really excited about the potential of what this team can do this upcoming year, man. Like, I don't know, man. I think it's going to be nice. I actually am going to take away a few of Brogdon's minutes. Same with you, actually. We'll do that. We'll split it halfway. And, yeah, let's get some more to Oladipo at about 35. You right there. And then Kuzma at 34. I'm all for that. System proficiency. We got the 3.5-star grit and grind system. Let's go ahead and stick with that. And, yeah, man, I guess we will also do the scoring options. I really don't do that too often, but, you know, I'll do it. We'll go with Oladipo. I'm going to say Kuzma next, and then probably Miles Turner. Let's go ahead and play through Oladipo. Shoot at will. Sounds good to me, man. I want these guys launching that ball up. And, yes. If it's not this season that we win the championship, yo, does he have I hope he has a player option. I hope he has a player option. No, Oladipo is actually off the books after this year, man. So he's in a contract year, so that's always good for maybe playing his heart out and trying to get that next payday at the age of 28. He'll definitely get a max contract again, no doubt, man. But let's go ahead and simulate this second NBA season and see just how good this Pacers team can do. Okay, guys, so a record of 53-28. That's probably a top 3 seed, if not top 2 seed in the Eastern Conference, at least for this season right here. First, the W against the Raptors. So MVP, Kyle Kuzma. Okay, Anthony Davis, that's cool too. I actually want to see how Sabonis is doing over on the Lakers. We got Edwards as Rookie of the Year. DeMarcus Boogie Cousins as 6th man on some sort of team. Oh, Minnesota Timberwolves. That's interesting, actually, guys. I would actually kind of be all for that. All-NBA first team, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third. So no Pacers making that. That's okay, man. They play team basketball, right? They're not about individual stats. But we are actually the 1st seed in the Eastern Conference. Lakers the 5th seed. Let's go to the player stats real quick here, guys. See how we doing. So Kuzma, leading scorer, 22 points, 5 rebounds per game on about 19 shot attempts. 3-point shot. You know, when you shoot a 9 attempts like that, like 31%, I kind of want to be close to like 35%. I think he can definitely get there. He's only 25 anyway. Miles Turner at 20 points, 11 rebounds, 2 blocks. So he really had a coming out season, man. Like, he's balling out there. Oladipo, 18 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Definitely, like, went more like the route of getting others involved. But although his field goal percentage, that might actually be like a career low, man, because that was actually not too great. Yeah, it looked like a career low for him, man. Or at least near it. No, it was. It definitely was. TJ Warren, nice stats for him. Brogdon, 12 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal off the bench. Fantastic. Rudy Gay played great basketball. Go got in his first season, 10 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. All right, man. And then Derek White, good numbers as like the starting point guard. Yeah, I was saying I want to check out Sabonis' stats also over on the Lakers. So he... Where'd he go? This dude pieced out, bro. Here we go, guys. He's on the Memphis Grizzlies. I could not find him at all, man. But yeah, it looks like his stats have not actually changed at all. I mean, he did shoot 44% from 3 this season with the Lakers. But yeah, overall, man, like, 14-8. Few assists out there, which is really good numbers, man. But yeah, I definitely say the Pacers probably got the better end of this deal as of right now. So first round, we got the Atlanta Hawks. See how this goes. Now, if we can't win the championship, then it's all for nothing, right, man? But no, this team is still so extremely young that even if we don't win it this season, I still think next season we can probably get it done. And yeah, we do get the Atlanta Hawks, who make it a tough series, but we do get 28, 9, 3, and 5 from Oladipo, 28 and 14 from Miles Turner, and then yeah, we got Tobias dropping 24 on the Hawks. All right, man. Next up, Orlando Magic. Heard some people talking about a potential trade of Sabonis for Aaron Gordon. Didn't make too much sense to me either, just because, like, Vucevic, Sabonis, I guess maybe that would work, but then you got Jonathan Isaac at the 3. I think he should play more of the 4 anyway. And yeah, we actually just lost to the Orlando Magic here, man. So what I am going to do next after we simulate the rest of these playoffs is I am going to simulate to the end of next regular season. I don't plan on making any big time changes. Our team is pretty much set. I'll let you guys know if anything big happens, but like, want to get Kuzma back, signed to a nice contract. Oladipo, of course, was an expiring contract, so I really just want to bring the team back. Okay, guys, final game of the season. Not too happy with the record, 48-33. I mean, we can still do work in the playoffs, I guess, right, man? Might have to go through rotation and kind of divvy things up a little bit. I'm not really sure, man. We got Ben Simmons MVP. Look at that, man. 13% from 3. Killing it, man. Cade Cunningham. We got Bam Adebayo, 6-man. Paul George, defensive player. Damn, bro, on the Jazz, he killing it, man. Theo, most improved, and Brett Brown, coach of the year. All-NBA first, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third. Once again, no Pacer players. Oh well, we are the 2nd seed in the Eastern Conference, so what do you think can happen with that? Let's go to the player stats on the season. We got Miles Turner, man, leading scorer, 25 points, 11 rebounds, 1 steal, 3 blocks per game. How did he not get defensive player? Kuzma 18 and 6, which is pretty much the type of numbers he's been putting up this entire video. Oladipo, his score really going down, man. Like, I don't know what's going on. I mean, he's only 29, so yeah, pretty good balance scoring from the rest of the team there. But no, definitely the star, Miles Turner, man. I was not really expecting it like that. Like, I was expecting it to be good, just not like that. Yo, what's his rating now, by the way? He is now 88 overall player. Okay. First round, Boston Celtics. Boston Celtics, man. We got this. No, oh my God. Come on, man. We just lost freaking, oh my, what's going on? We are the... Disappointment. 4 games to 1, guys. We lose in the first round. We get upset big time. We got Lady Goga here, man. Is 18 and 10 as our leading scorer. Yo, who choked? Oladipo, you only shot 7 times. You got to be doing more than that. Miles Turner, 4 for 15. Brogdon, 5 for 13. Kuzma decided he wanted to go back to LA, I guess. I don't know, man. The team really played bad. The team did really bad. Carson Edwards, yeah, he's got it like that, man. 82 overall player. Now I should have traded for him or something. Yeah, that's just how rebuilds go sometimes. No control over it, man. It's like, you know, I got the 2nd seed. I built a nice team, and 2K decided, hey, you're actually going to lose to the 7th seed this video. So that's how it goes sometimes, man. You can't win a championship every video. You know exactly what would happen. Nobody wants that. But regardless, hope you guys all did enjoy. Now, as far as my team goes, the final look of it, I like it. I think I built a good team. I do think the Kuzma trade was definitely worth it for us, or at least for the Pacers out there, I should say. And yeah, man, we were able to develop Goga. It's good to go, man. Good to go. Just didn't win the championship. Not saying this team couldn't do it eventually regardless. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and peace out, my friends.